Jace Denman for Flag Family Media. I'm here with MSUM Dragon head coach Steve Laqua. Coach, another week, another nail-biter of a game, another upset. Tell us a little bit about the emotions going through that game.
Well, definitely up and down. It was a back-and-forth battle, which we knew it was going to be. We challenged our guys, hey, this is a very good football team. We're going to have to keep getting up off the mat. It's going to be going our way for a while. It's going to go their way for a while. We just got to make sure we keep getting up, keep being resilient, keep believing, and then at the end, hopefully we find enough ways to make enough plays to get a win. And, we were able to do that both offensively, defensively, and special teams.
When it came to the offense this week it really looked like you guys had found a rhythm. Was there something that you guys saw from the offensive coaches that you could exploit against Augustana, or was it just everybody kind of clicking on the same cylinders last week?
Well, I think a big thing was Carson Elbert getting going in a really big way and making big plays. And so once you have to defend the outside receiver and he's playing as well as he is, now it just opens up all the space for the other receivers that we have. And so, not just them, the running backs getting out of the backfield. And so I think his level of play and the ability for him and Jack to connect kind of early and get things going was definitely a big thing for our success offensively.
A couple players that obviously were standouts last week. Obviously, first, Cody Sorensen, first defensive play of the game, interception. Last defensive play of the game, interception. So obviously, what are your thoughts on Cody and how the defense as a whole played that game?
Well, thank goodness he got the first pick. When that thing kind of started to take shape and transpire, I thought, oh boy, they're going to start this thing with the touchdown, and great awareness by him being able to wheel back out of his area, back in to help a guy that they got isolated. Great job by their coaches isolating, creating an opportunity, but Cody took it away. So great job there. I thought the defense did a fabulous job. You know what, they ended up bending but not breaking. They were solid when they needed to be in the red zone, and honestly, getting the big turnovers was huge.
Yeah.
And so when we can be back there, sometimes you're going to give up yards. That's okay. If you can be opportunistic, making sure we're playing with zone eyes and being able to capitalize on turnover opportunities, it makes a big difference.
When you talk about turnovers, I just want to throw out, obviously, there was a missed extra point. You had to find a way to get the ball back for a chance to win it. Huge play by Jack Weingarten. Was there something on that play that Jack just kind of read and saw what they were trying to do? Because he just jumped up, picked that one off, gave you guys an opportunity, which eventually became that game-winning kick.
I think great instincts by Jack. They did a great job, Augustana, offensively attacking where the weakness was in our defense. I think Jack's a smart player. He knew where the weakness was, felt they were attacking it, instincts to be able to jump and kind of undercut that throw and get an interception. It was big. We needed that as much as we needed anything, because we were a little bit on life support at that point.
Well, when you talk about, obviously, the game-winning kick, you had a situation, you pull within one, you go for two. I'm not going to say that I agreed with the call by the referee on the two-point conversion. Jack gets a big interception. There's your extra opportunity, because when you had to go for the extra point, Max, they backed him up 15. His first miss as a collegian. How important was it for Max to get that second opportunity to redeem himself, number one, but also get it so quickly after that miss had happened?
Well, I think good that he got an opportunity. Sometimes if you miss a kick or you miss a play like that and you don't get another chance, it can really hang over your head. So glad he got the opportunity. Sometimes you worry it happens too soon, that you haven't cleared your headspace and whatnot, but credit to him. He did a great job bouncing back. I think credit to the rest of the guys on our team, really lifted up. You look at that moment of time afterwards when he was what we would call a CPR moment. Our guys were there. They helped him through the difficulty of a missed kick, built him back up, and just said, hey, you know what, this is going to work out perfect. You're going to have the next kick that's going to be the opportunity to win it, and then you're going to be a legend. Yeah,
and that was a huge kick, huge play, obviously your second upset of the season. Tell me a little bit about what type of team Winona State is. I mean, from my first impression, they're a run-first type of team, solid defensive type of team. Tell me how this 2024 version of Winona State is.
I think extremely physical. They play really hard. You can tell they've got a good culture. They believe in what they're doing, and their players play hard from the beginning to the end, and that shows up on film. They're well coached. They do a great job controlling the tempo on offense, being able to physically come downhill, run the ball, sustain drives, convert third downs, which is a concern for us, keeping the ball away from our offense. Defensively, they are physical. They're gonna play, run through blocks. They're gonna run through your face. It's gonna be a battle. We haven't won in Winona as a program since 1995, and so these guys know that they've come to be a part of this program, right. And over the last decade, this program's been doing things that haven't been done before, haven't been done in a long time, and this is one of the opportunities to do another thing that hasn't been done in a really long time.
Exactly. When we saw something like that happen when you guys went to Duluth. So With all that being said, what's it going to take for this Dragon team to get a win on Saturday in Winona?
Well, hostile environment there. It's difficult to plan, so always getting on the road and starting well is important. I've said it before, special teams, we've got to find a way for that to be a winning edge. And again, it's been a challenge. We've not been able to do that. We felt like that was going to be a big-time game changer for us this season, and we're 4 games in, and I wouldn't say that's the case. We've had some glimmers. We've had some positives. That's got to happen. We got to make sure that we're balanced offensively, and that doesn't necessarily run to pass. We've got to spread the ball to all the different places of the field and all the different guys that have the ability to catch it out there and move the ball forward.
All right, well, best of luck, Coach. We'll be there covering everything on AM 1100 The Flag, so we'll see you down there.
Sounds good.
All right, this is Jace Denman alongside head coach Steve Laqua of your MSUM Dragons. We'll talk to you soon.